Hello, and welcome to our channel. Today, we delve into a significant development in international relations, South African President Cyril Ramaphosa's recent call for a meaningful deal with the United States. This initiative aims to address a broad spectrum of issues affecting both nations. In this video, we'll explore the historical context of South Africa-US relations, analyze the current diplomatic landscape, and discuss the potential implications of this proposed agreement. To fully grasp the significance of President Ramaphosa's proposal, it's essential to understand the historical relationship between South Africa and the United States. This relationship has been multifaceted, marked by periods of both collaboration and tension. In the mid-20th century, during the apartheid era, the United States maintained a complex stance toward South Africa. While economic interests, particularly in South Africa's abundant mineral resources, fostered cooperation, the US also faced domestic and international pressure to oppose apartheid policies. This led to a dual approach, engaging in trade and investment while simultaneously implementing measures like arms embargoes to signal disapproval of apartheid. The Sharpeville massacre in 1960 marked a turning point, intensifying global condemnation of apartheid. In response, the US imposed voluntary arms embargoes and later, under President Carter's administration in the late 1970s, adopted a more confrontational stance against apartheid, emphasizing human rights and implementing economic sanctions. The end of apartheid in 1994 and the election of Nelson Mandela as president ushered in a new era of South Africa-US relations. The United States lifted sanctions and extended support to South Africa's transition to democracy. Bilateral cooperation expanded across various sectors, including health, education, and trade. In recent years, the relationship has faced new challenges. Policy differences, particularly regarding land reform in South Africa and certain international alignments, have led to diplomatic strains. Notably, in early February 2025, US President Donald Trump issued an executive order cutting financial assistance to South Africa. This decision was primarily in response to South Africa's land reform policies and its legal actions against Israel at the International Court of Justice. The US administration viewed these moves as contrary to its foreign policy interests. In light of these developments, President Ramaphosa has expressed a strong desire to engage in meaningful negotiations with the United States. Speaking at a conference organized by Goldman Sachs in Johannesburg on February 27, 2025, he emphasized the importance of resolving disputes through dialogue. Ramaphosa stated, "We don't want to go and explain ourselves. We want to go and do a meaningful deal with the United States on a whole range of issues." He highlighted areas such as trade, diplomacy, and political matters as potential focal points for discussions. One of the central issues prompting this initiative is South Africa's land reform policy. The government's approach to land expropriation has been a point of contention, particularly with the US, which has expressed concerns about property rights and potential impacts on foreign investments. Ramaphosa acknowledged these concerns and indicated a willingness to engage in discussions to find common ground. Another critical aspect is the legal action South Africa has pursued against Israel at the International Court of Justice. This move has been met with disapproval from the US, a close ally of Israel. The differing positions on this matter have added complexity to the bilateral relationship, underscoring the need for comprehensive dialogue. Economic considerations also play a significant role in this proposed engagement. While South Africa is not heavily reliant on US aid, there are concerns about the potential impact on its preferential trade status under the African Growth and Opportunity Act, AGOA. The loss of AGOA benefits could have substantial implications for South Africa's export economy, affecting industries ranging from agriculture to manufacturing. In addition to economic and political issues, security concerns are likely to feature in the proposed discussions. Regional stability in Africa is of mutual interest to both nations. Collaborative efforts in combating terrorism, addressing political unrest, and promoting development are areas where South Africa and the US have previously found common ground. Strengthening these collaborations could be beneficial for broader regional security. The international community is closely monitoring these developments. Analysts suggest that successful negotiations could lead to a revitalization of South Africa-US relations, fostering cooperation in areas such as renewable energy, technology transfer, and infrastructure development. Moreover, a positive outcome could set a precedent for how nations with differing policies can engage constructively to resolve disputes. However, challenges remain. Domestic political dynamics in both countries, public opinion, and external geopolitical factors could influence the trajectory of these negotiations. It will require careful diplomacy, mutual respect, and a willingness to compromise to achieve a mutually beneficial agreement. In conclusion, President Ramaphosa's call for a meaningful deal with the United States represents a pivotal moment in South Africa-US relations. By addressing contentious issues through dialogue, both nations have the opportunity to strengthen their partnership and collaboratively tackle shared challenges. The coming months will be crucial in determining the success of this initiative and its impact on the future of bilateral relations. Thank you for joining us in this in-depth exploration of the evolving relationship between South Africa and the United States. We encourage you to share your thoughts and insights in the comments below. If you found this video informative, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe to our channel for more content on international affairs, and don't forget to hit the notification bell to stay updated on our latest videos. As we reflect on the historical context and the current state of affairs, it's clear that the path to a stronger South Africa-US relationship will require sustained effort and a willingness to navigate complex issues. President Ramaphosa's approach, emphasizing dialogue and meaningful collaboration, signals a commitment to finding solutions that not only address immediate concerns but also lay the groundwork for long-term partnership. By fostering trust and maintaining open lines of communication, both countries can explore opportunities for joint ventures, educational exchanges, and research initiatives that benefit their populations. Beyond trade and political diplomacy, cultural ties between South Africa and the United States offer another avenue for connection. Music, art, and sports have long served as powerful bridges between societies, fostering mutual understanding and appreciation. Expanding cultural exchanges, hosting joint events, and encouraging collaboration between artists and creators could deepen the people-to-people ties that underpin lasting diplomatic relationships. These softer elements of diplomacy can complement formal negotiations, adding resilience to the overall partnership. Looking ahead, the success of any future deal will hinge on the ability of both nations to adapt to evolving global dynamics.